All right, hello and welcome to your BSB podcast. After a week off due to vacations, World Series, and general shitstorms, we have returned. Mick, you're back from Mexico. What would you like to say?
Well, after taking the entire ex-president's crew, we did our yearly retreat. We did some team building exercises, and then we came back and we stomped up on the short bus.
Stomping up on the short bus, that's what's that like? I happen to personally get stomped upon by the short bus.
I have to ask you how that happened.
I have no idea.
Okay.
It's
It's an
big
anomaly.
Short bus sent me a text message and explained it as it was like the retarded kid in school the one day he gets up the nerve to knock over the jock's lunch tray.
Is that and you're
and then
the
he
jock?
goes and sits down and he's missed forever.
Wow. That's
So,
interesting.
yeah, I was like, all right, whatever. Anyway,
All right.
I got beat by the short bus.
I'm not going to dwell on it. It's
I
not.
don't think anyone should dwell on it. It was bound to happen to somebody, and may as well be me.
It should be someone who talks mad shit about it.
It really should be. So,
And I'm glad it wasn't me.
I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and say congratulations, short bus. Suck a dick.
Yes, well, yes, that's pretty much the wrap of the last week because, well, nothing really happened that week that I was gone. And then this Sunday,
This
it was
Sunday.
or the last Sunday,
Well, this
the previous
3 days ago.
Yes, 3 days ago. Yeah, we record this on a Wednesday. You know, it's not live. if you
No,
hadn't think about
we're
it.
not streaming live.
No. Anyway, it was a pretty sad week. It was, 130. I put up the most points in the league.
Yeah,
It was just with all those teams on bye, really bad week.
it was. It was down week. I won with 117, and I didn't even have like my top scorer in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was on bye. I had a lot of guys on bye. My bench had 2 active players this week.
My bench had none.
None. See,
Zero.
It
Oh,
was a
Josh
low week.
Freeman. But I mean, yeah.
So people won. Seth rode on the wings of Cam Newton, ended up winning. A couple other people won. It's not, you know what? I'm not going to dwell on this past week. I don't care.
The 100 proof
I
laptops
did-
took a huge beating. But
Took a beating, but they've got me. Let's see. Last week,
Masters all won.
We did all win.
Everyone
Divisional domination. Next week we continue the Masters versus the 100 proof, right? Yeah, you've got Fort
Theoretically.
Wayne.
Yes. All right. Yes,
You've
we
got
do.
Fort Wayne. I've got Raylan, and Legion has Short Bus. Which Legion Short Bus? This is middle brother, youngest brother.
Yes.
This is an inner Garrett rivalry.
It's a Bobby versus Peter Brady for the chance to bang Marsha.
Chance to bang Marsha. And we've got, once again, me versus Raylan. No big deal. I'll probably, Raylan's, I'm not afraid of the algorithm. He's a solid team, but I think I've got a shot at this one.
I'm saying if there's an upset, it might be there.
It could be.
I'm just saying. I mean, I'm being objective here.
All right, fair enough, fair enough.
Not just because I hate you and I want you to lose.
All right, well, before we go ahead and go on to yours, since you've got yourself at the top of your list.
I always do.
Let's go ahead and get into your picks, and let's see what we got coming up. So it looks like we've got Ex-Pres versus Fort Wayne. Where are you taking?
I got to take the ex-presidents. The number 1 pick versus the number 2 pick. The guys who took Peyton Manning versus the guy who took Drew Brees.
The guy who didn't take Peyton Manning's probably
of
a good way.
course.
The guy that actually, you did not take a Colt, did you? No, you took Reggie
Actually,
Wayne.
I took 2. I have 2 Colts.
You have 2 Colts?
Yes.
Wow, you've got more left than the rest of the league.
I do.
Okay, then we've got Sofa King versus, who's that? The dude.
The dude. Last I checked this morning, the dude does not have a quarterback at all. I mean, literally has 0 quarterbacks. 90% of his team's on bye.
So is this why you've chosen the Sofa King to go over in this one?
So it's not just because, but dude put up 60 points last week, and he might do worse this week.
All right.
Unfortunately, I love the guy.
We already touched on this. We've got me over Rayland. You said that could be the upset, but you're still picking me.
Yes, I do. I objectively pick you. Because I think you will pull it off, but it's going to be a lot closer than the computer thinks it will.
All right, bust over regulators. It looks like
This
you
is
Did you
pretty
flip a
much
coin
a
on this
dead.
one?
No, I think it's a deadlock.
Really.
I think it's a deadlock because Willie gets the potent Welker to Brady combo back, and Hazy is starting Alex Smith.
Moving on.
Alex, all right, you heard that, right?
That's why I said moving on.
Alex Smith.
Yeah,
You don't even have to.
Well, he's got Cobb on his bench. No, he dropped him today.
Alex Smith
That's,
is your starting quarterback.
Wow. So Legion versus Short Bus. We already touched on Legion. Goes over just because.
Not even close.
Yeah, and then Overkill versus the Dirt Necklace.
I have to pick Caleb on this one.
I would also. I cannot argue any of your picks this week.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm really going out on a limb, as I have every other week.
Right.
This has been a pretty top-heavy league. The top guys keep winning. The little guys can't get ahead.
Yep. What's your record right now?
I am 3-4.
So you're one of the little guys.
I'm 3-4, and I'm still second in scoring by 6 points.
It happens. Who's number one?
Travis Sofa King is the number
Sofa
one scorer
King.
in the league.
Sofa King, moving on up.
Yes.
So I guess the trick to his draft was to not break any beer bottles.
I think so.
This year there was zero breakage by the Sofa King, and he's currently league's top scorer.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I think breaking anything in the course of a draft, that's probably a bad thing.
That's probably a bad omen.
Or letting your kids pick for you. I think that
well, it was. In fairness, Hazy did not have just the kids picking. He had an entire compound. There was. They might as well put up a fence around their table. Brought some shotguns, some ammunition. Called in the FBI just for the heck of it. Yeah. And see if they could burn the place down.
All right. Well, before we go today, I gotta touch upon one subject. It seems like everyone in football talks about it, and everyone has an opinion. Timothy Richard Tebow.
Tim Tebow walking on water to carry the Dolphins carry the Broncos over the Dolphins.
I mean, I don't understand how this happens, because for 58 minutes of that game, he was completely sub-terrible. So he was Kyle Bowler territory. And I mean, sorry about the whole Kyle Bowler.
I'm trying to block it out.
The Kyle Bowler and the Carson Palmer coming off the bench after 1 day of practice or so.
4 days being signed, 2 days of practice. You know what? Bowler's awful. You've been here for a moment.
I disappear on Saturday. When I get back the next Sunday, suddenly Carson Palmer switched teams and
is unretired.
Things happen, I guess.
Yeah. So Timothy Richard, as you were saying,
T.R. Tebow, the greatest human being on this planet,
quite possibly.
And
I mean, if you're lucky enough to spend 5 or 10
or 20 minutes,
or even 20 minutes, you're a better person because of it.
I mean, that's the thing. He got less than 100 yards passing.
Yes.
And won a game.
Yes.
I mean, I know it's against the Dolphins. I mean, but could you... the game just seemed fake to me. Like, it was scripted right up until the end.
It did seem worked. It was very... this was very much a... Let's go Hogan versus Andre the Giant.
I wouldn't call it even that, because Hogan usually gets over on his opponent in the beginning and then disappears for, like, the second and third quarter. I mean... This was pretty much a beatdown and then a roll-up and a quick small package.
What you're saying is, no, this was the pro football equivalent to Anderson Silva versus Chael Sonnen.
Yes, that is a very apropos.
5 rounds in 4.5 minutes, he was getting beat up upon.
Oh, God.
And then the final 30 seconds, they land triangle.
The Saint comes up.
It was incredible. But not in a way in which I was entertained.
I was incredibly entertained. I mean, I was inspired.
Inspired? Oh, yeah, yes. Really?
There's just something about the guy. He is not a good quarterback.
No.
But he makes you root for him. He is an inspirational figure.
Okay.
Maybe it's just the music they play on him when they talk about when they talk about him on Rome.
Or when anyone talks about him.
Yes.
Music automatically.
That's like it goes. Oh.
Yeah. Isn't it like the Rudy music or something?
Of angels picks up whenever you talk about him, or more what I think happened. The Dolphins realized that the Colts weren't going to win a game, and they were about to, and they really want to suck for luck.
That could also be the case. And with the suck for luck, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up.
Suck for luck.
Anything you would like to end with?
Fuck the Raiders.
Oh, fuck you, buddy. So, ending on that, this is Dave, and that's Mick, and we'll catch you guys next week. Hasta luego.